watching Let's Chat.
Are you or someone you know maybe considering a career in law enforcement? Do you work in law enforcement and maybe think there's another agency I'd maybe rather work for? Let me introduce you to a couple of people here who are going to talk about the Tennessee Highway Patrol. We have Trooper Moore. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
And we have Trooper Nye. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
First question off the bat for both of you. What is a typical shift like while working for the Tennessee Highway Patrol? Or is there such a thing as a typical shift?
I would say there's probably not such a thing as typical. So you start your day, get on the radio, say that you're in service, ready to work. That starts in your driveway. Then you go out driving around, waiting for calls on the radio. You could be stopping violators for speeding violations, seat belts, texting and driving, stopping commercial motor vehicles and inspecting those trucks, or going to a school and reading to kids. It just kind of varies from day to day.
Kind of covers the whole gamut. Let me ask you, what got you involved in law enforcement to begin with?
Law enforcement in general was always just a calling for me, public service. I just wanted to go out and serve and kind of be there and help find, be a good example, set the example.
Sure.
And being on the state highway patrol, it definitely helps me with that.
You were with a previous agency earlier. Do you feel like you, and we won't name the agency, it's really irrelevant, but do you think you've upped your game a little bit since you went to work for the Tennessee Highway Patrol?
I don't think so. I think everybody in law enforcement is all on the same level. I think there's a difference between the highway patrol and a city agency or sheriff's department. We definitely don't answer the call volume that they have to. We don't have to go to the domestics and the overdoses and all the petty crimes or anything like that. So I think there's a definite difference in what we do, but I don't think we're upping our game. What
is it like going through the process of becoming a member of the Tennessee Highway Patrol? Take us back to from the time you first get the paperwork that says, yes, you're accepted. Physical training, obviously a big deal.
Physical training is a big deal, so it's good to, if you're thinking about applying, you need to already be working out running, push-ups, sit-ups, all that kind of stuff. Because when you go to Nashville to apply for this job after you've done the online process, you've got to do an agility test. There's an obstacle course that you have to do, and once you pass that, then you're invited in for a panel interview where you sit in front of 3 troopers of different rank and answer several questions. For me, that was probably the most nerve-wracking part, is sitting there in a room full of law enforcement officers just kind of getting hammered with some questions. But then after that, the process is pretty, you can kind of find it out pretty easily. You meet with a background investigator real quick, kind of go over your social media, and then the background process really starts of checking in with your family, running your credit, employer history, meeting with a medical doctor, having what people call a lie detector, but we call it a polygraph test to kind of make sure everything that you've stated is true. And once you've finished all that, if you've completed all that to a successful manner, then you're able to begin the academy.
And I want to stress the THP is actively and aggressively recruiting folks. They're looking for continual additions to their workforce. What kind of people are you looking for?
We're looking for strong, independent people who have an open mind about being in law enforcement. People who want to serve the community. It definitely takes a certain kind of person to be able to talk to people and not get angry and not react when someone we're stopping to write a ticket is, yelling and cussing at us. We're looking, we would like to have laterals come from other agencies, definitely, but as a new person, just confident, willing to learn, and open-minded about the training.
Any regrets about your chosen career path?
I don't think so. I never had a trooper come to me and talk to me when I was in high school, so I kind of went through the jail to another city agency and then finally to the highway patrol. And had I had talked to a trooper before, I probably would have just went to college and came here, but I don't believe so.
Same story for you, sir. Any regrets about your career path?
No regrets for me. I think we all kind of get where we're going. The journey's a little bit different and we all kind of end up at the same place. I went overseas and taught after college. And then I got into law enforcement at a different agency, and I always found myself focusing on traffic enforcement.
Right.
And every time I saw a trooper, I just always was like, I think I would really like to do that.
Yeah.
I was just kind of scared off by the academy. But once I got kind of past that and talked it over with my significant other, going up there and handling, that was not a problem.
Our thanks to you both, Trooper Moore and Trooper Nye. I hope you'll come back and join us over the coming weeks and let us know how you are doing on the recruitment process. Find out more about how to join the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Check out the website, jointhp.org. Join THP.org.
You want to become the best of the best. THP is your home.